Thank you for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure.
So for people who don't know, how would you define the Total Transformation Program? Like what?
I would say just that. It's pretty transformative. I think it's definitely a good start to begin a health journey and just have somebody that's educated and knowledgeable and compassionate just be guiding you through something that is unknown territory. So for me, it's been awesome just to have you, to know that you're available and I can be accountable to you and feel like you're up for whatever my goals are with my health. So it's been pretty helpful.
Thank you. What are some like specific things that you've learned or skills or things you've tried since joining the program?
I was not so knowledgeable about the aspect of taking such a holistic approach because I've been consistent going to doctors and seeing people for problems like my skin and my nails and my digestion and my emotions and everything. And I haven't taken like a full dive into using just holistic approaches. And so that's been really knowledgeable for me just to see how you outline my blood test as opposed to my general practitioner, which I'm used to. And so just delving deeper into what works for me specifically has been super knowledgeable, learning about my blood and inflammation and just little things here and there that I think I thought I knew about, but I've learned so much more working with you. So just those little tidbits that add up to a healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely. You mentioned the blood work. Not everyone who does the Total Transformation Program does the functional chemistry, but like how would you say that's different than what you've done before with your doctor?
I mean, I've taken blood tests with my doctor before, and I've never really heard anything back from them. They've just been like, "Oh, you are in good general health, and you aren't anemic or anything like that." Like I wouldn't hear anything, and so it kind of just leaves me being like, okay, like I'm excellent, but I still have these signs and issues that are factors that I want to eliminate. And so doing the blood test, which was super easy, and the urine sample and everything just made me feel assured that there was, scientific evidence, but you were looking deeper into what was like actually affecting me. So that was super helpful. It made me feel like the program was unique to me and that those issues were being targeted, not just because I was saying so, but because my blood work was telling you that I was struggling with that. So that's been huge.
Yeah. And you mentioned a couple of times that the program is unique to you and it really is, it's personalized to you. And how have you felt that? Like, how have you felt that it was made best for you?
Well, I think right off the gate, I was like, after the blood test, I was like, these are the things that I am struggling with. And so you kind of made it so that we were working specifically on those items. And I feel like every month I come to you and I'm like, hey, I'm feeling motivated to do this, or I feel like today doing a detox. That was all my idea. And you were on board. You were like, okay, let's do it. You gave me the full program, which was huge, which was not what I was expecting, but it's so doable. Like I feel excited and I feel like I have faith because you're there holding my hand, and I feel confident like you know what's best for me. So I think that it's really been me deciding what I want to work on in addition to the blood work and seeing how I'm struggling. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Great. Thank you for sharing that. How would you describe your experience working with me?
Wonderful. You're so kind and patient and knowledgeable, sophisticated. So I feel really confident. I look forward to our meetings and knowing that you're going to be professional and just be also a real person at the same time and be available to me to meet my needs. So it's been great working with you. I love it. Like I feel like we are friends now whereas we weren't really friends before, but now it's, yeah, as well as you assisting me, it's been overall super, super easy and beneficial and uplifting. So it's been great.
Thank you. Would you recommend the Total Transformation Program to others?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to try and get my sister on board today. I'm going to like really sell it to her because it's helped me a lot, but fortunately I'm not struggling with something super severe that's like life altering, but I feel like somebody like a family member, they might be able to benefit even more. So like I can live, like this can enhance my life a lot, but yeah, absolutely. I would recommend it to anybody who has severe issues or somebody like me who just wants to work on their acne and have more energy and less anxiety and those type of issues. So yeah, 100%.
What would you say to someone who was kind of thinking of joining, but maybe on the fence or hesitant? What would you say to them?
I think kind of what I told you in the beginning, like you don't want to just survive and get by in your day to day, but to thrive and live your best life and do those little things like that we take for granted every day, like what we consume and how we live our lives. I think it's super essential just to meet those basic needs and beyond, like be using the right nutrition for you rather than what you're seeing through the media or whatever it is, like finding those elements. I think I think it could make life altering changes just to take that step. Definitely, definitely a wise decision.
Yeah. If you had to sum up your experience in the program in like one word, or maybe two words, like how would you sum it up?
Mm. Um, Sorry, beneficial. It's just been nice knowing, like having these past few months with you, just having more direction in my health. That's a lot more than two words, but yeah, I feel like a better sense of direction and more enlightened about my health. So I think they're tools that I can use for the rest of my life. So that's really huge. So
Super huge.
enlightening.
Enlightening. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's really the idea, is that it helps you for the rest of your life, because like sometimes people might think that it's really scary, or they're going to have to do all this hard stuff, or they're not going to have any more fun in their life. Like
Mm-hmm.
say to people who might have that fear about, because it's scary diving into your health, right? Like what would you say
Mm-hmm.
to people who have that fear about like not joining?
Um, I think, well, for example, today I recommended doing a detox with you, and I was expecting it to be hard and being deprived of things, but no, I feel it's incredibly easy and worthwhile. Like I feel excited about it, like it's opening doors, like rather than seeing it as an elimination process, like I'm adding so much more, like I'm adding energy, and there is still a ton of things that I can eat and other elements that I know on the other end of it are going to make my life a lot more fulfilling. So I would say it's extremely doable. I think it's exciting and knowledgeable and yeah, very worthwhile.
Cool. Thank you so much for sharing. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
Mm, I don't know. I feel happy. I feel like these past few months since I started the program, I've felt like a sense of purpose in a way. Like you do so much for others, and I work in the service industry right now, and so it's just so nice to come back and be like, I'm doing this thing just for me. Like this is entirely for me, and that feels good because I know I can fill my cup and take care of myself before I get back to others. So yeah, I just generally feel like it's nice having a sense of direction with your health and your life and everything. It just kind of puts like a pep in your step, I guess. So it's been great.
Absolutely. And it's been great working with you. Thank you. You're like a dream client, because you're really setting big goals for yourself and then you're accomplishing them, which is great to see. And I'm so happy to be here as an ally on your journey. So thank you for
Oh, thank you.
doing it. Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much again for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it, and have an awesome day.
Yeah, you too. Bye. See you later.
See you later.